Good afternoon, YouTube. Today is May 17th, 2015. This is Vernon from Morphs R Us. I'm presenting clutch number 2. This was my Pastel Leopard bred to my Pastel Leopard. And the reason why I never did a video on clutch number 1 was because pretty much that was my pinstripe female bred to my trick male. And she ended up giving me 5 bad duds. So I didn't get no viable eggs from that clutch, and I was very disappointed. I just didn't want to make a video on it. But either way, here's the good news. This is gonna be a 3-segment video. So it's gonna be right now me taking her off her eggs, a cutting video, and then a hatch video. So let me get this going because I want to try to make this video as short as I can. So let me pull her out now. Show you what we got. There she is. So let me be careful because I don't want her to attack me. Yep, and she's already gonna get nasty. So let me see if I could just get her. I don't want to tilt the eggs, so let me put the camera down 1 second. So here's what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good eggs, and this one here looks like a dud, but I'm gonna check it out. So thank you for watching, and tune into the cutting video on the next segment. Thank you. Hey YouTube, what's going on? Today this is day 55 on clutch number 2, which was my Pastel Leopard to my Pastel Leopard. As you can see right here, one of the babies pipped out his head this morning, so I figure I'll cut them. This is gonna be a 3-segment video. After the cutting eggs, I'm probably gonna do maybe when they all come out of the egg, or pretty much after they have their first shed. So I haven't decided yet. But let's see what we got. I'm gonna cut egg number 1 right here, guy who just pipped, and let's see what's going on here. So I don't know what this is. Looks like a pastel. Has these real nice funky patterns on them. Again, I don't want to assume until they come out of the egg. Could be a leopard pastel, I don't know. You can see that. Looks like a leopard pastel, I don't know. Yeah, I think it is a leopard pastel. Look at that nice yellow blushing there. Wow, that's awesome. Yep, that's a leopard pastel. Okay, let's cut number 2. Finally cut my first clutch of the year. It's been a long summer. So, let's see what we got here. Up, another pastel leopard. That's definitely, look at them patterns. Look at those sick patterns. Look at that. Yep. So that's 2 pastel leopards. Wow, those patterns are real funky. Nice. I'm already happy. Okay, let's cut egg number 3. This was a 6-head clutch. One of the eggs went bad on the first week, and the second one was a straight out dud that had no veins, so I had to throw it out. Wow, I think we hit the 4th here. I think we hit the quad. Super Pastel Leopard Lesser. Look at that. Look at that pattern. Nice and faded. Let me see that. Or it could be a Super Pastel Lesser, but I don't want to make any judgments right now because been having the worst luck in the past few clutches, even last year. So I'll just leave it alone, but those patterns are real funky. Yeah, I think this is a Super Pastel Leopard Lesser. Look at that. Don't know if the egg is picking that. It's the egg. The camera's picking that up. Those patterns are funky. Let's leave it alone. Man, I can't stop looking. Yeah, that has to be. Alright, leave it alone. And the last one. Wow, looks like another Pastel Leopard. Yeah, look how funky those patterns are. Look at that. I'm very pleased with these odds. Can't complain. We got 1, 2, 3 leopard pastels, and we might have a quad right here. Look how light that skin is. Looks just like my Super Pastel Lesser, but the patterns on this one are much more busier and crazier. But we just have to wait and see. Alright, YouTube guys, I'll be doing a update video once these guys are all out of the eggs. Thanks for watching. Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Vernon from Morphs R Us. Today, finally, I'm presenting the 3-part video. This is the last part where they come out of the egg. By now, you probably saw the cutting video, and the one prior to that was the first segment where the mom had gave birth to these eggs, to these babies. So here's the result of what we got. Again, this was clutch number 2, my Pastel Leopard to my Pastel Lesser. And we ended up hitting 2 female Pastel Leopards, 1 male Pastel Leopards, and I believe, which this is a quad, Super Pastel Leopard Lesser female. So first, let me show you the male Pastel Leopard. And as you can see, his pattern is very nice and funky. I don't know if the camera's picking that up very well, so look at that. Very nice light on the head. You can see those wicked patterns on the end of his tail. So that's the male over here. Okay, here's the first female. and she's very awesome. You can see over here how nice her pattern and wicked they are. She also has, like, I believe what's a ringer right here, as you can see. The camera's picking that up pretty well. Also on the other side of her tail, I'll show you. So very nice female here. And here's the last Pastel Leopard females that we hit. So we ended up hitting 1.2 on the Pastel Leopards. And the last one I showed you looks a lot like the father, which I'll show him in a minute. So there she goes. Very nice and awesome. And here's the crown jewel here. Super Pastel Leopard Lesser. In the beginning I thought it could be a Super Pastel Lesser, but when she came out of the egg, I saw how wicked those pattern was over here. Look at that. Look how wicked those patterns are. Kind of threw me off when I saw these aliens these alien heads here in the front. But then as you can look at the rest of her patterns, it's just wicked looking. Also, if you notice, she has like a blushed, or maybe it could be a faded out ringer at the end of her tail. Look at that. Which I've never saw in any lessers that I produce, and I've produced a lot in the last 4 years. Again, if I'm wrong, somebody could correct me. But I don't think this is a Super Pastel Lesser. I mean, look at them patterns. So, there she is. Let me show you her front of her head. So you guys can get a good view. And that's pretty much what it is. Let me show you his father. I also think there's something going on here, which I'll get to maybe later on throughout the year if I breed him back to one of his daughters, because I've noticed 2 of the babies have ringers, and here's the father of that clutch. And as you can see, he has a ringer here as well, so I don't know if that's a sign or maybe it's just genetic. Let me see the other side. So you can see that there. So, you know, again, this Pastel Leopard was purchased from Dan Wolf right before he got out of the business. So I was able to acquire him through a good friend of mine who had purchased him from Dan Wolf. Okay guys, so let me know what you think. Again, thanks for tuning. Finally I got my first clutch that I was able to present to you guys, and the next few weeks I'll be having more stuff. So finally my summer's starting to get going. It's been a long late season, so finally it's starting to speed up. Also, I want to give a shout out to Mike from Steel City Constrictors. Again, I remember I dedicated that clutch to you, so I hope you like the results that I got. I hope I hit that quad. I hope it is a quad. And that one's for you, buddy. Also, shout out to Mark from Balls Out Ball Python, Chad from Eptis Reptiles. You guys, both of you guys are doing a great, awesome year as far as production is concerned. I'm liking your animals. And also the Granddaddy Herbs, and pretty much everybody that tunes on my page and is always giving me positive comments and feedback. I appreciate it, guys. You're the reason why I'm still going. So shout out to everyone and anybody who's in support of me. You know, the love is right back to you guys. Have a good one and a blessed one. Take care.